Hi, Taurus. It's Jeffrey. It's Ripecolor. This is the reading for February 19th to the 26th. Bring it home. That's what I heard. So, you know what I feel like it's like? That was a sentence. It's almost like there's an energy that you have that's sort of out there in a way. And it's like time to call it in. That's what it feels like. I don't know if that made sense to you. It made sense to me. I hope it made sense to you. Like maybe a hope or a wish or like something in the physical world you took action toward, and it's like it's time to bring it home. Or maybe, an energy that you have with another person that maybe you're sending um maybe you're I don't know, either you're worried about them or they owe you something or something like that. And it's like, okay, just bring it home. Just bring your energy home. Like bring your light, your energy home. That's what it feels like. I'm not really sure what that means, but hopefully you will. I have an inkling, but all right. Should be a really interesting week. It's been a really interesting week for all the signs. I feel like this new moon it's almost like the beginning of spring. It's like people planting new seeds, doing new things, having new thoughts, taking new actions. Like there's a sense of beginning, there's a sense of planting seeds, of making them, of really like putting a lot of energy into new endeavors, new thoughts. It's like that's why you need all your energy. That's why you need all for some reason. Okay. One, two, three. All right. We start with the Judgment card, great card. Then we have the Seven of Cups. Then we have the Emperor. All right. So the Judgment card is a really interesting energy. First of all, it's intuitive, right? Because it is Gabriel coming through with the message. Yeah. I mean, that could be bringing it home because, they're resurrected here. So it's Judgment Day. And there's an energy in the Judgment card. I always understand it as it's the second to last card in the deck. The last card is the world, and the world completes a cycle, begins a new one, right? So like the story continues, blah, blah, blah. But right before that, it's Judgment, and Judgment is really like this understanding of I've incorporated the lesson to such an extent, and I get like everything I needed to get from an experience, from a thought, from mm, an era in my life or a chapter. So it could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be internal. And it's like I'm gathering myself back. I'm gathering, like I've incorporated it completely. Right. And I'm hearing uh, that like the transformation is done and it's just about ready to be over. It's almost like you're baking a cake and you took it out of the oven and it cooled and everything and you iced it and you waited the right amount of time and the icing came out good, not the way I always do. Um, and it's like you're just about to like add the roses and the decoration, and it's like it's just about finished. It's just about finished. Right? And then I get the seven, and the seven is really confidence in the way you feel. Like that's why I'm reading it today. It's like confidence in the way you feel. Like don't doubt and think, oh, it's an illusion. It's like, no, if you're getting this feeling and like this one is coming, it's like you be confident in what it is you feel, or be confident actually in maybe your energy that's out there that you want to bring back to yourself. It's like, I have too much riding on this person paying me, whatever. So either call for the money or just like let go of it because it's like, I'm putting too much energy there and I need my energy and I need that creative stuff to like move forward into, something stable. That's the energy, so an ending can be not to be like an ending. It's like, oh, I got the money, but it could also be either I know the money's coming or I know it's not coming, and whatever it is, I'm letting go of it because it's like otherwise it's just floating around. I need to solidify this. That's what this energy feels like. I need to solidify stuff. Yeah. And drop the burden, right? And this is also gathering. Like I said before, this is also gathering, right? It's a 10. So it's the end of the season. And he's gathering all his mm, all the emotional, physical, mental, financial, creative energy. Mhm. And be willing to let go. And I am, you are willing to let go of ways of thinking, habits, things that don't work anymore. Willing to let go. It's like it's a gathering what does work, and the things that don't work. It's sort of like, let's say you go to storage, right? And you start looking through your storage, and so because you're moving and you finally have a place big enough to put all your stuff in, whatever. And as you're going through the storage, it's like, what did I hold on to this for? It's like it's in my way. I could either sell it or get rid of it. It's like I held on to this old thing, and it's like this is not. It doesn't really serve me anymore. It's something that I held on to for a while, and for a while it was the appropriate thing to do. But now it's like it's like clothes that don't fit, or they're out of style, or something held on to, for reminiscence of something, and it's like what. I have one thing of my aunts or my grandmothers or whatever, and it's enough. I don't have to like have taken their entire house. It's time to let go of what doesn't work and utilize what does and gather my true essence back. That's the energy. So that I can move forward in a light manner, right? So that I can move forward. So this is a for instance. So I had the same thing in storage. I had to get rid of everything, which is okay. But I ran an Airbnb out of my apartment for a really long time in New York. And the people that showed up for Airbnb, everybody taught me something, believe me, because everyone's a mirror. Some people would show up for a week with two large suitcases, like 70 pounds. How could you possibly wear all those clothes in a week? You can't. And initially when I would travel, I would take out extra this and extra that. But it's like it's so heavy, it's so cumbersome. It's not like I'm traveling on a steamliner and there are porters with my steam trunk. You know, we're summering in the mountains. It wasn't like that. It was more like I got a cheap flight to whatever city I was going to for a week. So what I learned was to be a really efficient packer. Two pair of shoes, no more, right? But it's, you always need two pair of shoes in case it rains and one gets ruined and I need something to wear, right? And also, if you're walking a lot, which usually on vacation you do, it's like one is like a nice pair, say, like to go to like a nice place for dinner or whatever. And the other one is like the one that I'm going to be walking on, 6, 7, 8 miles a day. And, knits, because they roll up and you barely have to like iron or steam them. You learn as you go. But instead of like, oh, I'm going to carry all this stuff that I don't need just in case. Yeah, I'm going to carry the baggage of my childhood uh, just in case I need to let everyone know I'm a victim. Okay. Do I need to go to another example? I don't think so. Gathering one's essence because the lesson has been learned. I'm going to show you the cards. Incorporated the lesson. I realize what's an illusion and what's not. I'm really, really clear and stable and ready to take action on it. I move forward in the lightest manner possible because I've paused and I've reflected and I'm seeing things from a spiritual angle. I've gathered what I need to gather that is fertile, and everything else I'm going to draw. All right. Extended readings are available for members, $4.99 a month. That it allows you to watch all the extended readings for all the signs all month, well over 50 videos. Please become a member. And if not, if you are a member, if you're not a member, I wish you well both ways. And blessings. Happy new moon. Very interesting time.